Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about some of the top quantitative trading firms which are hiring across their business groups at the moment, like engineering, trading, business management, operations, risk, legal and compliance. We have seen recently that a lot of top technology companies like Facebook, Twitter, Stripe, Lyft, Amazon, Microsoft and a lot of other small-sized, mid-sized firms and startups as well have done layoffs in very big numbers. It seems to me, and this is my personal opinion only, that the situation in technology is not in tech firms is not going to improve any sooner, because companies are looking to do heavy cost cutting at their end to counter their declining revenues and profits. I mean, most of the top tech companies grew their headcount by large numbers in past 2-3 years, and they saw that the productivity went down and the revenues and profit did not reflect the growth in headcount. So now what they are doing and what they are resolved to do is that they are declining or basically decreasing their headcount. Anyways, I'm making this video to make everyone aware about the opportunities which are available and to help them out in these incredibly tough times. The hiring of fresher candidates have also seen decline, as I saw a post of some college students who said that companies like Amazon, Microsoft visited Walmart, Wells Fargo visited their campus last year and hired people in large numbers. But this year they say that the batch of 2023 is incredibly unlucky, because companies are still coming like Amazon, Microsoft. These companies, they did visit their campus, but they're all after the online assessment itself, they shortlisted very few candidates, and after that their interview process was incredibly hard and they selected only 1 or 2 people. Since top tech companies are not hiring in large numbers, so even the best candidates of their college are now competing, best coders of their college are now competing for job offers worth 10 to 12 lakhs per annum. And I think the reason for this might be that why the companies are doing layoffs or not, or have done hiring freeze, is because they are preparing for what is yet to come. Because we have seen that economy of the world is not doing great. I mean, inflation is at all-time high, and then in United States, Feds have been continuously hiking the rates and to bring down the inflation. And some of the financial experts believe that this might lead us to recession as well. So as I said, that these companies are preparing for what yet to come, and this situation is not, I think that this situation might take some time to improve. But again, it's not that the technology or the engineering companies have died. I mean, once this situation improves and the the revenues and profits increase, these companies will again go and hire like crazy. So that was like, let's jump into this particular video. Let's see what are the top HFTs, market making firms, which are doing hiring at the moment. So before going into this video, I want to say that I had already made one such video where which was titled as best quantitative trading firms in Europe, and I have described some of the companies there. I'm not going to cover those companies in this particular video. I encourage you all to watch that video as well because those companies are also hiring at the moment. And there was another video where I had described some of the best high frequency trading firms which do a lot of hiring of fresher and experienced candidates in India. I encourage you to check that video out as well, because I'm not going to cover those companies here as well. In this video, I will cover some of the new companies. Okay, so let's jump into it. The first company is XTX Markets. So XTX Markets is a leading algorithmic trading firm and liquidity provider. They partner with institutional clients, counterparties, and trading venues globally to deliver liquidity in the equity, FX. FX is foreign exchange. So foreign exchange are the exchanges where currency trading happens. So let's say I think that euro, the value of euro might increase in future. So what I can do is that I can sell my USD, United States dollars. Like if I have USD, I can sell my USD and buy euro for it. And when the cost increases, I can eventually sell that euro and get more USD. So this way I make profit. Then in fixed income and commodity markets. So as I said, that they are one of the top liquidity providers, which they also claim here that they are top 3 FX liquidity provider for e-spot and forwards. And I also saw a post somewhere where XTX Markets was nominated for one of being the top liquidity provider along with Citadel Securities, and there were 2-3 other companies as well. So XTX Markets consist of some of the top people in the industry. I mean, they hire incredibly smart people. they make a lot of money, and they have, like, their teams are also very small. I mean, their total number of employees is very small. I mean, the number is very, very small, and because they have only few employees, so what happens is that, and they make a lot of money, so what happens that revenue per head is very big, and all of the employees get very, very good compensation. I mean, the compensation is absolutely top notch. So the places where, or the locations where the XTX markets office are present is New York, Paris, London, Mumbai, and Singapore. So let's talk a bit about the teams which are there in XTX markets for which they do hiring. So they have teams in quantitative research, exchange trading development, OTC trading development, core development, infrastructure distribution, client onboarding, operations, legal, and risk. They offer great perks and benefits. I mean, you can see here that they offer all perks like life cover, travel cover, health cover, dental cover, all kind of insurances and all. Then for health and well-being, they have health and well-being benefits like weekly doctor visits, well-being consultant, private gym, yoga classes, sauna, eye care allowance. They have a lot of physical activities like climbing wall. They have massage therapist. Workplace is filled with fully stocked kitchens, online catered breakfast and lunch is there, so you're covered for food. You have merchandises, you have private cinema viewing, and all these things. So the benefits and perks which are given at trading firms are always at par with top technology firms. I mean, it's not that, you know, that they do, I mean, you won't see any difference in the benefits given by top tech firms like Google, Facebook, and in between these HFT firms. So that is again a good thing. You can check out in their current opportunity section that the roles for which they are hiring, and maybe even apply. So let's see. The next company is SIG, which stands for Susquehanna International Group. Susquehanna International Group is a trading and quantitative research firm. They are one of the largest proprietary trading firms in the world. They trade their own capital at their own risk. So they basically do not take any investment from external clients or from external people. So what they do is that they put their own money in the market, they bet their own money in the market, and their own capital in the market, and they make money from it. That is the thing. You can see the business groups for which SIG does hiring, and the locations where SIG is present is that they have a widespread presence in North America. They are in New York, they are in Chicago, Stanford, San Francisco. In Europe, they are in Dublin and London. In Asia Pacific, they are in Sydney, Tokyo, Beijing, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Shanghai. And they offer great benefits. I mean, beyond work, they have a good gaming culture as well. So they play a lot of poker. The employee benefits, in the employee benefits section, you can see what they happen. So what they offer. So they have medical, vision, and dental, 401k benefits, education assistance. Whatever donations you make to any particular charity are matched by SIG as well. They have gym and fitness classes, on-site wellness centers, breakfast and lunch. So again, you are covered for food. So that was mostly it about SIG. I think again, they also have a team of very good engineers. You will learn a lot there. You will work on cutting edge technologies. You will work on low latency trading systems. You will learn a lot about finance as well. So let's see. The next company is Maven Securities. So Maven is a leading market making firm and proprietary trading firm. And again, Maven does a lot of hiring from India as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of people from IITs working as traders at Maven. So you can read about Maven in the About Us section. I think the locations where Maven has their offices is they have their office in London, in Chicago, in Sydney. They have also opened their office recently in Amsterdam. I'm not sure what are the other locations where they have office, and one thing about Maven is that it was founded by 3 people, I think, and all those 3 people work in top trading firms. And I mean, one of them worked at Optiver before, which is again one of the top market making firms, which is headquartered in Amsterdam, and the other 2 are also from very good trading companies. So I think that is mostly it about Maven Securities. So Maven Securities, they also use all sort of cutting edge technologies. I think most of their trading systems, their low latency and ultra low latency trading systems are written in C++20. Apart from that, apart from C++, they use Python, they use C#, and they use other technologies as well. So one thing you should note is that their interview process is incredibly hard. I mean, I have also created a video about template about one of the interview question which was asked in Maven Security. So you should check that out as well. So let's see the other company. So the other company is SquarePoint Capital. So Square Point Capital is a leading global investment management firm, and in India they have their office in Bengaluru. They do hire a lot of freshers and experienced candidates. And a bit about history of Square Point Capital. So their business dates back to 2000 and has evolved through Lehman Brothers. I mean, uh, if you don't know, then Lehman Brothers was also one of the top finance firms of their time, and their teams have also evolved from Barclays before becoming independent in December 2014. So in December 2014 they became an independent firm. So let's see the locations where they have their offices. So as I said, one of their offices in Bengaluru as well. So if you are in India, so you must try for their Bengaluru office. So they have their office in Dubai, Geneva, Hong Kong, London, New York, Montreal, Paris, Singapore. So again, they have very widespread presence, and they also, like, they are, again, as I said, that one of the top high frequency trading firms, and their teams are filled with incredibly smart people. I encourage everyone to apply at Square Point Capital as well. I think recently they are doing a lot of hiring. So the other company is Acuna Capital. So I had also posted one of the questions which was recently asked by Acuna Capital in my community section of YouTube. In the community section of my channel on YouTube, it was a probability question which is usually asked from traders. But anyways, Acuna Capital is a trading firm with a strong focus on collaboration, cutting edge technology, and data driven solutions and automation. So here is a bit of a thing written about the name, about Acuna. And if you read about their story, so their founding partners, including Acuna's CEO, which is Andrew Cleon, first conceptualized Acuna in the hometown of Sydney. They opened their first firm's office in 2011, and right now, and today Acuna, operates at a lot of other places. Like they have their office in Sydney, Shanghai, Boston, London, and Austin. So Acuna also does a lot of hiring of freshers and experienced candidates. Again, as why I'm saying this again and again is because if you're in college, and you should definitely try for these trading firms as well. You should not just stick to applying to companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and all those. So the next firm is Point72. So Point72 is, like, one of my friend works as Point72, and like he speaks very highly of this particular firm. And I mean, Point72 is also one of the best quantitative trading firms, and they do hire a lot of people from India as well for their Singapore office. So I'm not sure what other places they have their offices. Let's see in the location section. Yeah, so they have their office in Stamford, New York, San Francisco, Chicago, Menlo Park, Miami, West Palm Beach, Seattle. This was all about United States. In Europe, they have it in London, Paris, Warsaw, Hong Kong. In Asia Pacific, they are in Hong Kong, Singapore. My friend works in Singapore office, Sydney, Tokyo, and Taipei. So you can see that they have a widespread presence, and they trade in a lot of different asset classes. So usually, if you are making a decision about joining a particular trading firm, you should also see that what kind of asset classes are there where they trade. Because if some company only trades in equity, or if some company only trades in crypto asset classes, so that might be a little thing, that might be a little worrying. Because if your business is not very diversified, so in trading firms, what the problem is that your job, or the company's future, is usually dependent on the market conditions. So let's say if some particular firm trades only in crypto market and crypto crashes, so maybe it's doomsday for that particular company. So it's usually good to have diversified business to trade in a lot of different asset classes. So all these firms which I am talking about trade in a lot of different asset classes. Their business is very diversified, and they have a lot of capital. They make a lot of money, no doubt in that. Teams are filled with incredibly smart people, so you will learn a lot there. I mean, you will grow a lot there. That is also a great thing. The other company is IMC Trading. So IMC Trading is a leading global market making firm. For 3 decades, IMC has provided liquidity to the financial markets globally. They specialize in algorithmic trading and advanced technology. And in India, they have their office in Mumbai. They do hire a lot of people. I mean, some of my people who are from some of my friends who are from IITs work in IMC trading. So again, if you are IIT, you usually have upper hand as compared to people from other colleges. It's not that people from other colleges cannot make it, but it's just that in high frequency trading firms, usually companies prefer IITians a bit more. Anyways, you can see that, let's see that what are the other places where they have their office. So they have their office in Mumbai, Hong Kong, Amsterdam, Chicago, New York City, Sydney, and Seoul, South Korea. So as I mentioned, that what I was saying is that if you are from IIT, you usually have upper hand at joining these firms, but this is usually only true in case of fresher candidates. For experienced candidates, it don't matter, because if you are an experienced candidate, you have all of these trading firms use C++ as their primary technology. So if you are really good at C++, so by C++ I mean that at least you know about C++ 11. I mean, if you are, you do not have any knowledge about C++ 11, most of your experience or knowledge is around C++ 003 or C++ 98, then you might not, I mean, that does not count as C++ knowledge, because most of these trading firms, they use modern C++ only. Maven Securities, as I mentioned, that they are using C++ 20, and most of technology trading firms are now at C++ 17. So it's usually good to have good knowledge around C++ 17. I mean, if you have experience in C++ 20, then that is like really ideal, but not C++ 20, then at least C++ 17 or at least C++ 14, because modern C++ has a lot of good constructs and a lot of optimization which they have brought in the field of templates, compile time computations, type traits, and a lot of other things. So anyways, so IMC Trading, again, they hire people across trading and engineering divisions, and they are a very stabilized firm, global market making firm. As I said, they make a lot of money, pay good salaries. That's it. So other companies, Flow Traders. So Flow Traders is a leading global technology enabled liquidity provider. So, and you can see that the asset classes in which they trade or they provide liquidity are digital assets, fixed income, commodities, foreign exchange, FX. They were founded in 2004, and they are continuously growing their team and organization. They have their offices in trading in Europe, in US, and APAC regions. So let's see. So they also do institutional trading, which is good. Like most of the high frequency trading firms usually don't do institutional trading. So in institutional trading, what institutional trading basically is that what they do is that their firm trades off exchange with institutional investors all over Europe, Asia, and US, providing competitive quotes. And you can check about their career website, what they do. You can check about what they do in detail, their responsibilities, and let's see the places or the locations where they have their offices. Maybe in about a section they might have written it. So in about us section of this particular website, of Flow Traders, you can read what they do, and here they are. So they have their offices in New York, Paris, London, Amsterdam, Cluj, Milan, Singapore, Hong Kong. So that's great. So that was mostly about Flow Traders. So let's talk a bit about before jump. Okay. So I think that was mostly about the firms which have global widespread presences. So when I had made my earlier video where I described about high frequency trading firms situated in India, I did not cover two firms. One of them is NK Securities. So NK Securities is again a high frequency trading firm. They have their office in, I think one of their offices in Gurgaon or Delhi. I don't remember exactly. But anyways, the thing is that they have their office in India. That is the main point. So, and they hire a lot of freshers out of college. I mean, they are not just open to experienced candidates, they do a lot of freshers hiring as well. So they have their opportunities in quantitative research, software, business operations. So these are currently, you can see in their career website, they are currently hiring in these particular domains. And apart from that, let's see, in quantitative, they are also hiring interns. So that's a good thing. If you are in third year of your college, you must apply. I would encourage you to apply for intern positions at NK Securities. And they are one of the top high frequency trading firms in India. They and the salaries offered by them is also top notch. I mean, I had made one video earlier where I had described that a candidate who had received 1 crore plus package from NK Securities. Although one thing again is that, and I think this is one of the most asked questions on my YouTube videos. So yeah, before that, you can see that NK Securities Research is a high frequency algorithmic trading firm. It was founded in 2011, and since then it has become a global leader. They have their presence in India and Singapore as well. So that's great. And the firm strives to be one of the top proprietary trading companies in the world. So again, the tech stack used is C++ only, because all the high frequency trading is very consists of low latency trading systems. So for building low latency, C++ is the tech stack. I mean, most people ask that if I have Java, if I know Java, if I have experience in Java, can I make it to these companies? So I would say that usually Java is not used at the high frequency trading firms. I mean, the core technology is C++ only. I mean, Java might be used in some of the departments, like there is a post-trade department whose responsibility is basically doing end of day reconciliations or building systems to take care of other legal and compliance things related to trading, and generating all the EOD, checking all the EOD so they basically also do the profit calculations at EOD to make sure that whatever the PNL was calculated during live trading, it comes exactly same at the EOD as well, to make sure that there are no discrepancies in the system and due to the legal and compliance reasons as well. So they build systems around that. They build fee calculators. So as I said, that all of these jobs are end of day. I mean, these systems built by post-trade, they do not run during live trading. So it might not be very thrilling for some people to work in post-trade departments. And post-trade, I mean, they build a lot of UIs and a lot of backend applications. So the work there is mostly like a website company only. I mean, you might be using some backend language like Java, Python. You might be using some language for UI like React. Okay, then you will have some databases and some SQL, NoSQL databases and all those things. I mean, if you compare that with the work done by trading systems engineers, so trading systems, as I said, are all in C++, because you are striving for microsecond or nanosecond latencies. So from my perspective, I mean, the knowledge of C++ is very important if you want to make it to to high frequency trading firms. And apart from that, the pool of opportunities are also more towards C++ as compared to as compared to Java, because there might be a lot of teams who are working in C++, and there is only one division like post-trade, as I said, and even in post-trade there might be only one small team which might be working in Java. So that's why the pool of opportunities available are also more towards C++ only. And the other thing is that most of the high frequency trading firms in India and even outside India as well, they prefer candidates, if they are doing hiring from India, so they prefer IITians from our country only. I mean, and even in IITians, like the top the older IITs like IIT Delhi, Bombay, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Roorkee, BHU and all those. So I mean, a lot of people ask on my channel that whether tier 3 college people can apply, or whether the MTechs can apply, or other college peoples, other tier 1 college people like DTU and SIT, they can apply. So again, the thing is that you can always apply. There's no one stopping you from applying to these firms. The question is that whether you will get the interview call or not, and I am not particularly sure that whether you will or not, because like the trend has shown that mostly the recruiters and these companies, they prefer IITians. I'm not sure why they do that, but I mean, that is the truth if I am being very honest. And again, I think one reason might be that everyone knows that the joint entrance exam for IIT is incredibly tough. I mean, it tests you for physics, mathematics and chemistry. I mean, and all these trading firms, like they do not operate like other technology firms. They do not have a lot of time to slowly work on or build some project which will generate revenue after 1 year or 2 years. They see anomalies or things in the market. They want to make money ASAP. So their mindset is usually to hire the smartest people. And as we all know that IITians are considered the smartest in the countries, because they have basically cleared some of the toughest exams. And this is just I'm saying that this might be the mindset, but again, I would encourage everyone to apply. I mean, that's the thing. You should not stop yourself from applying. Even if the interview call come or not, it don't matter. Just apply. That's the bottom line. And the other thing, as I said, is that all these companies are like money making machines. So again, if you think from their perspective, so they cannot uh, basically afford to spend a lot of time in hiring and shortlisting the colleges to which they visit and do the hiring and all those things. So like, and other thing is that most of their founders and people who are working there are also IITians, so their preference might be that only, because they want to spend most of their time making money rather than doing these kind of things. So again, that is all my personal opinion and what I see the trend and what I have inferred from it. Anyways, so that was mostly about NK Securities. The other company which has their office in Delhi is APT Portfolio. APT stands for Algorithmic Profit and Trust. They are also a high frequency trading firm. They hire freshers from mostly from IITs only. They visit IIT colleges, and the package offered by them is usually 1 crore only. You can read about what they do. I mean, the benefits offered by them are really, really cool. I mean, most of the HFTs which are there in India, they take their employees on international team outings and all, and the parties are crazy. So you can see the opportunities which are available at the moment. So sorry, these are not the opportunities, they are just the testimonials of their employees. So again, they hire people across engineering, quantitative trading, and application reliability engineering, site reliability engineering, and all that. And they have their office in, you can see that they also have their office in London as well. Let's see. So their office is in Delhi, Bangalore, Gandhinagar, London, and Hong Kong. So that was mostly it from my side. I hope that you guys liked this video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you all next time.